Latitude is a fundamental geographic coordinate that specifies the north-south position of a point on the Earth's surface. It is measured as an angle, ranging from 0 degrees at the equator to 90 degrees north at the North Pole and 90 degrees south at the South Pole. Lines of constant latitude, known as parallels, are imaginary horizontal circles that run east-west around the globe. 1. Key characteristics of latitude. 1. Parallels. Latitude lines are called parallels because they run parallel to the equator and to each other, never meeting. 2. Reference point. The 0 degrees latitude line is the equator, which divides the Earth into the northern and southern hemispheres. 3. Measurement. Latitude is measured in degrees, degree, minutes, and seconds, or in decimal degrees. 1 degree of latitude is approximately 111 kilometers, 69 miles. 1 minute of latitude equals 1 nautical mile, about 1.85 kilometers or 1.15 miles. 1. North and South. Locations north of the equator are labeled N positive degrees, while those south are S negative degrees. 2. Decreasing size. Unlike longitude lines, only the equator is a great circle, a circle that divides the Earth in half. Parallels become smaller circles as they approach the poles. 2. 5 major parallels of latitude. Several specific lines of latitude are crucial for understanding Earth's climate and seasons. 1. Equator, 0 degrees, the central line, receiving direct sunlight year-round. 2. Tropic of Cancer, approx. 23.5 degrees north, the northernmost point where the sun can be directly overhead. 3. Tropic of Capricorn, approx. 23.5 degrees south, the southernmost point where the sun can be directly overhead. 4. Arctic Circle, approx. 66.5 degrees north, the boundary for areas where the sun does not set or rise for 24 hours at least once a year. And 5. Antarctic Circle, approx. 66.5 degrees south, the southern equivalent of the Arctic Circle. 3. Latitude and climate zones. Latitude is a primary determinant of climate and heat zones on Earth because it dictates the angle of sunlight received. 1. Torrid, tropical zone, 0 degrees minus 23.5 degrees, located between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. This region receives direct sunlight year-round, making it consistently hot and humid. 2. Temperate zones, 23.5 degrees minus 66.5 degrees north, S, located between the tropics and the polar circles. They receive slanted sunlight, leading to moderate climates with 4 distinct seasons. And 3. Frigid, polar zones, 66.5 degrees minus 90 degrees north, S, located between the polar circles and the poles. They receive the least direct sunlight, resulting in extreme cold and long winters. 4. Technical details. How latitude is calculated. While simplified models assume Earth is a perfect sphere, it is actually an oblate spheroid, squished at the poles due to rotation. 1. Geocentric latitude assumes Earth is a sphere, measuring the angle from the center of the Earth. 2. Geodetic, geographic latitude uses a reference ellipsoid to account for the Earth's squished shape. It is the angle between the vertical plumb line, normal, at a point in the equatorial plane. And 3. Determination. Historically, latitude was calculated by measuring the altitude of the sun at noon or the position of the North Star, Polaris, above the horizon. Modern navigation uses GPS technology, which measures the angle of satellites. 5. Importance and uses. 1. Navigation. Sailors and pilots use latitude to determine their north-south position. 2. Location. In combination with longitude, it enables the global grid, graticule, to identify the unique address of any point on Earth. 3. Agriculture and ecology. It determines the length of days and the amount of solar radiation, defining growing seasons. And 4. Time zone determination. While longitude dictates time, latitude helps define climate zones which affect human activity. Longitude is an angular measurement, denoted by the Greek letter lambda, that determines the east-west position of a point on Earth's surface, ranging from 0 degrees at the prime meridian in Greenwich, England, to 180 degrees east or west. These vertical, semicircular lines, meridians, run between the north and south poles, measuring the angle relative to the Greenwich meridian. Key details of longitude. 1. Measurement. Longitude is measured in degrees, degree, minutes, and seconds. 2. Reference line. The 0 degrees line is the prime meridian, passing through Greenwich, London. 3. Maximum value. The maximum and lowest longitude is 180 degrees, east or west, which represents the anti-meridian or international date line in the Pacific Ocean. 4. Not parallel. Unlike latitude, lines of longitude are not parallel. They intersect at the north and south poles. And 5. Distance variation. A degree of longitude is about 111 kilometers, 69 miles, at the equator, but decreases to 0 at the poles. Usage and significance. 1. Time zones. Longitude determines local time. Because Earth rotates 360 degrees in 24 hours, 1 hour equals 15 degrees of longitude, 360 divided by 24 equals 15. 2. Navigation. Along with latitude, longitude provides a precise GPS location for ships, planes, and mapping. And 3. Cartography. Meridians allow mapmakers to create a grid system for accurately plotting locations. Synonyms and related terms. 1. Meridians, the lines themselves, e.g., meridian of longitude. 2. Lines of longitude, the common descriptive phrase. 3. Angular distance, east, west, often used in technical descriptions. 4. Prime meridian, Greenwich meridian, 0 degrees longitude. 5. Anti-meridian, 180 degrees longitude. And 6. Vertical lines, refers to their orientation on maps. History of measurement. Measuring longitude at sea was a major historical challenge for navigation, requiring accurate timekeeping. It was solved in the 18th century by John Harrison's invention of the marine chronometer, allowing sailors to compare local time with Greenwich time to calculate their position.